I was really looking forward to the Harry Potter HBO Max TV show adaptation. They had promised that, they were going to delve more into the books than the movies did. It was going to be a more faithful adaptation and fix some of the mistakes that the movies made. The movies had to cut some stuff due to runtime. But with it being a TV show, they now had the possibility to explore all those storylines that got cut. Like the storyline of Remus and Tonks wasn't really touched upon that much in the movies at all. But for this show, we could talk about that. That the side plot could be developed a lot more. Fleur Delacour and Bill Weasley's relationship could have been talked about more, about how Molly and Ginny didn't like her and called her, what was it, phlegm or something like that. They can delve into that side plot a lot more as well. They could delve into the side plot of the Happy Death Day that we didn't get to see with Nearly Headless Nick in, I believe, the second book. We can delve into these plot lines that were cut from the movies due to time in a TV show. So I was really looking forward to this Harry Potter TV adaptation. And, a big part of it was casting. Casting was going to be an absolutely big deal because a lot of those casting decisions made in the movies is like perfect casting. Like we have here Maggie Smith. She was phenomenal as Minerva McGonagall. Alan Rickman, I can't imagine really anyone else playing Snape but him. He was phenomenal casting. But I can think of a couple other people who should not play the characters. And definitely Papa Asiaru as Snape is definitely one of them. But it looks like that's what we're getting. So, from this Deadline article, Janet McTeer is in negotiations to play McGonagall, and Papa Asiaru is near deal to play Snape. Now, Janet McTeer, that's not a bad McGonagall, I don't think. This, on the other hand, oh boy. Okay, so HBO is closing in on 2 more main cast members for its high-profile adaptation of the Harry Potter fantasy books. Jenna McTeer is in negotiations to play Minerva McGonagall, and Papa Esiadu, one of the first actors identified for the series, is closing his deal to portray Professor Severus Snape. Now, this was a rumor that was sent out a couple months ago. I remember this. It was hated then. If this is real and he's like legitimately about to be Snape, I can't fathom what is going through their head. Like, I honest to God don't understand. I hated this when this was just a rumor and everyone was making fun of it. And now it looks like they're actually doing it. So this is after John Lithgow is going to be playing Dumbledore. John Lithgow playing Dumbledore, I don't think that's a bad choice at all. Not one bit. John Lithgow is, he would not be my first choice to play Dumbledore, but I don't think he's bad at all. There is the whole debate that, we have an American actor playing Albus Dumbledore, and the big thing for the movies was J.K. Rowling wanted British actors to play the characters. John Lithgow, though, he's like a phenomenal actor. He can easily do a British accent perfectly, if you guys have seen him in The Crown. So he's good. I think John Lithgow as Dumbledore is phenomenal. I was going to make a video, not phenomenal, but it's a good decision. I was going to make a video on it, but I didn't. But John Lithgow as Dumbledore, that's a fine casting decision. I'm not against it, so it's okay. But then, obviously that's just one. They need to hit the rest of them. Janet McTeer as McGonagall, that's fine. I think that's a good one. But we have Papa Esiadu here. And this is the point here. At the time, the original announcement called the show a faithful adaptation of J.K. Rowling's books. So, right here, Francesca Gardner, who is the writer and showrunner, so she's one of the people to blame for this. She revealed that the show will stick to the canonical ages of Snape, who will only be 31, as well as the Dursleys, who will be much younger than they were in the movies, because yes, they were a lot older in the movies than they should have been, which is one of my main complaints about, the casting, right? Okay, so let's talk. This is stupid. The casting was a make or break for me, and you may be going, what do you mean? Harry Potter is one of my favorite things ever. I love Harry Potter to death. So seeing this as Snape? Nah. That ain't it. This is another example of a race swap that adamantly goes against the source material. It's a book. She describes Snape in the book. Okay, greasy, long black hair, pale and sallow skin. Does that pale and sallow skin to you? That doesn't look pale and sallow skin to me. Now, if you want black characters in Harry Potter, you don't gotta look hard. There's black characters in Harry Potter. Lee Johnson, Dean Thomas, Angelina Johnson. Black characters who absolutely, when they get cast, I want them to be black. Because that's how they are in the book. Snape is not black in the book. So why the hell are you trying to make him black in this? I mean, I can tell you why. They want DEI points, right? Because they got to reflect the world we live in today. Well, no. Harry Potter's a fantasy. You don't have to reflect the world we live in today for a show that was made for a series that is set in the 90s. The show is set in the 90s. So I can't wait for it to be revealed that the real reason that James and Sirius bullied Snape wasn't because he was a Slytherin. It wasn't because James was jealous of Snape's relationship with Lily. It's because he was black and they're racist. I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that to be the reveal. That's going to be awesome. This is stupid. And this right here has just broke the show for me. Like, seriously. You may think that is, I'm going overboard here. I needed the casting to be perfect for me to watch this. This right here tells me you don't care about the source material enough. You're not doing a faithful adaptation. So at that point, screw you, I'm out. You're not getting any of my watch time. That's how it is. I'm a lot more peculiar now about what I watch, about what I waste my time on. And if it's like an adaptation of something and I see there's a deviation, I'm done. I'm not even going to bother with you. I'm not even going to bother with you. Same thing with the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie, which I don't think we need a live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie. But as soon as they race-swapped Astrid, I'm out, bro. I don't need it. I'm out of here. This is absolutely an asinine decision. Again, if you want black representation, there's representation in the books already. Dean Thomas, who had his storyline cut from the movies, could have gotten his full storyline in this show. Lee Johnson, always hanging out with the Weasleys. He ain't shown that much in the movies. Could show him in this. Angelina Johnson, who ends up marrying George Weasley. She didn't get that much in the movies either. She could have gotten this, but no. No. We're instead going to do the classic good old race swap. Isn't that fun? So with this, when this gets officially confirmed, you can damn well expect Hermione to follow in the exact same fashion. This is it. The show is done for me. I don't care. That's it. We're good. I'm done. Goodbye. So that's it for me. This is stupid, and I am done. So goodbye, Harry Potter HBO show. You have lost me as a viewer. Bye-bye.